Okay, guys, welcome back. Episode 5, Series 1, Modded Minecraft Survival Series. Just getting started here. Gonna make me, if I can remember what I did with my flint. Now, between last episode and next, I didn't do a whole lot of mining. I did do a little bit and got me some more coal, 'cause that's very, very important. I'm just gonna make me a flint and steel here. Have my obsidian. I don't know why I flirbed on that word. Just put a few things away here, clean out my inventory, which is getting rather full. And what I'm going to do real quick is just make me a few items to help me out, because I really don't want to die, and I've been dying quite easily to mobs. So I'm just going to make me a few things. That should be good. No, I don't want to cover up my chest because I have my backpack. Alright, so I'm going to find a nice little place to drop down my portal. Let's see. I think back over here may be a good place. It's getting night, so right here will be a nice little spot for it. Just cover the back there so it looks nice, and I did not make that wide enough. Way to go, lass. My mind was somewhere else when I was making that. I know I don't need to make the corners, but I just want it to look nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and bam. Nether portal. And we got baddies. A bunch of mobs coming out. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night here. Misclick. We'll do that for you. Okay, so slept through the night. Now I want to show you a neat little thing here. If you take obsidian, you can make a pressure plate. This is through the pressure plate mods, obsidian pressure plates. You place it out here. Now it's only activated by players. No mobs can activate this pressure plate. So auto door open. Lazy of lazy. Yeah, don't want to right click a door. There you go. Auto open. Don't even have to hit a button, lever, or anything. Alright, so let me make sure I have plenty of food. Let me clean out my inventory a little bit and get ready for the trip to the Nether. Okay, let's make it happen. See what awaits us on the other side. Okay, just let the terrain generate around me. Not the greatest, but not the worst of spawns either. Now, it did put us right next to some glowstone, so that's nice. That is one of the main reasons I wanted to come here. I'll say one of the main reasons. There is another reason I came here. One thing I do want to get started on is finding a nether fortress. There's actually a couple things I plan on doing here in the Nether, so I'm just going to take a quick trip around, see what I can find, keep the location of my portal in mind, and see if we're near any fortresses. Okay, surveyed the area a little bit. Did not find any fortresses. So what I'm actually going to do here is place a point. Let's call it Nether portal. So that way I know where my portal is and I don't get freaking lost and never find my way back again, because that would not be good. And I'm going to explore a little further out and just see what I can find. Now, the main reason I want to find another fortress is for the nether brick, so we can make our magma crucible. That's not the only reason I'm looking for it, because there's other ways to get to nether brick. Either I can make an IC2 compressor and compress down 3 netherrack into nether brick. I don't really want to go that route because I don't need a compressor right now, and I'd rather save my resources. Hello, Ghast. And just find the nether fortress, because I'm going to need to find a nether fortress anyway for the things I want to gather from it. So I'm just going to spend a few minutes off camera here just wandering around seeing what I can find, and be back whenever I find anything or nothing. Okay, so I spent a little time wandering. You can say I'm about 3,000 meters, or not 3,000, 300 meters from the portal before I found another fortress, and it's all the way over there. Now, one thing I do want to get real quick is I saw a big pile of soul sand, so I'm going to jump down there and grab that. Okay, got me a good bit of soul sand here. Let's get a little bit more. So we are going to need lots of this, believe it or not, and it's rare to find big patches of it like this. Oh, lava. Okay, so I got 3.5 stacks almost. Well, we can make it 3.5. There, 3.5. Hey! No, that's not the same one. Okay. That's a... How did I miss that? Getting down's going to be a problem. Or even getting over there. Okay. I want to risk jumping. Okay, it looks like it goes all the way over there, so I'm going to try, see if I can't find my way to a closer vantage point. Okay, just built me a bridge. And it should be right under me. Alright, so let's see if we can maybe find it and drop on top of it somewhere. That might not be a bad idea. If I just knew where it was. Oh, gas. Okay, so it looks like I can get to it from over here. Man, right next to 2 of them. There's an opening, but I see blaze spawner. Now we are going to need those blaze spawners. They're going to come in handy. Come on. Oh crap. Oh, that was a lucky shot. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get over there. Can I reach? Reach? Nope. I need more of this stuff. Just for bridge making. Oh, hello. Oh crap, there's lots of blazes. I don't really want to mess with them. Alright, so I'm in. Let's go ahead and explore a little bit. Okay, nothing but lava down there. There's also one other thing I want to get while I'm here. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there's some wither skeletons. Do I want to get my hand at them now? I think so. I'm gonna need to get me an enchanting table soon to start enchanting. I just dropped a piece of coal. Come on, give me wither head. No. Alright. Okay, so I did not find what I was looking for in that nether base. So I'm right now trying to get out of here. Oh, ow. Okay. I'm going to try and make my way over to that second one. Any magma cream from you guys? Because I could use some of that magma cream. Alright, let me see if I can find a way. Oh, gassed. Come on. Really? Alright, I'm gonna just avoid him. I can't afford to die. Oh, glowstone, always nice to have. We're actually gonna need a good bit of this. So I'm gonna make me a bridge. That's right. Oh, it's like almost one layer deep. Okay, made it across. Being attacked again. Whoa, where are you coming from? Ow. Okay, now just find a way up. Oh, good thing I have lots of this stuff. Oh, those gas don't find me again. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, this is a big one here. Alright, let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. Okay, I got blown up by a bat. So, I'm gonna try and... It was this way. Get to my stuff before it all despawns. Okay, so this is actually where I died. Let's see what all I retained. Stupid bats. Okay, got my backpack and my drill. Looks like I lost most of the tools. I still have my bag though. I hear something squishy. Okay. Retained some of my armor. Lost my sword, unfortunately, so now I have nothing to defend myself with. That's actually not good. I don't have anything to make a sword, so it looks like I'm gonna hack my way through mobs. Lost most of my soul sand. That's actually unfortunate. Come on. A little bit closer. Where do I want to run to? I have nowhere to run. Ugh. Oh god, that wither effect. Oh, no. That was actually a close call. so I still have a little bit of food. Uh, so yeah, back to looking what I'm looking for. Hopefully I find it soon because I really don't want to die. Let me just mark this so I know this is where I came from. Alright, let's go down this way. Here we go, right around the corner. Exactly what I was looking for. Nether wart. Alright, let's just hope I don't run any baddies while collecting this. I'll get the soul sand since I lost most of mine. I need a couple bricks. Okay, now let's find our way back home. Meet you at the portal. Okay, so finally made it back to the portal. I damn near ran out of food. Sorry for the language there. Anyone underage? Try not to use those type of words, but let's go ahead and get back to the overworld. And it's dark, so I gotta sleep through the night and gather me up some more food, and I'll meet you back when we're ready to get started. Okay, and back. Ready to get this guy started? I am. Let's do it. Okay, so what was the recipe again? We need bucket. We got everything we need here. Okay. Oh, let me do bucket first. Put him up there. These guys on the side, middle, bottom, and copper. And we get our magma crucible. Nice. Let's go ahead and reset the settings here. Now I do want him to output to the side because I want him to input here. Okay, now we're going to supply these guys with power. I got this guy charging up. Need more coal. Need 3 more of these guys. Cover the floor back up, make it look nice and pretty. Turn these guys on. Throw some coal in. Why is it not heating up? Okay, so we got these guys running. Gonna start filling them up with power. Basically, just well, let's pull all this stuff out because I want everything to fill up first. Just throw those in there for now. And what I'm going to work on is finishing this roof. So let me think about how I'm going to do that and be right back with some results. Okay, so I figured out what I'm going to do, and it's going to take rebuilding this. Mainly I just want to change the material. So I'm just going to toss those guys in there, and they're going to automatically output in here. I'm going to make me some stone, and to help out with that, I'm going to make a hopper from forestry. It's going to take a chest, which I'm going to need some wood, of course. If I can ever find that wood. There it is. Let's just do that. That'll be enough for random wood stuff. I'm actually going to use that piece of wood just to get rid of it. Alright, so what else do we need? We need a stone gear. Some iron like this. And our chest. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so what we're going to do is place this guy right here. Have him input from the top. And just have that make. Now this is going to actually be very slow until all these guys fill up. This one holds a lot of power, and it uses a lot of power too. So actually, for that, I'm going to pull everything out and just let everything fill up with power. Yeah. Alright, so be right back when there's some progress on that. Okay, and while that's building up with power, I'm going to work on extending this a little. So I'm going to need to move all of this stuff. Actually find a better place for my farms. Water. Because I'm going to start running into room problems with just this little room. So I'm going to extend out. Maybe make me a chest room. That sounds good. Yeah, make a little room for my chest. Start getting that organized so I don't have like multiple things in different chests. Because right now it's very disorganized. So what I'm going to do is just make the store bigger. Just kind of lay out where I'm going to want stuff to go. So this is going to be completely temporary. Let's see how these guys are doing. It's still filling up with power. That guy's almost full. It's about to be dark. Alright, so let me think about how I want to do this, and we'll be back. Okay, so everything filled up with power here, as you can see. So I dropped my cobble in, and it's going to start producing stone. Now this is going to be a little bit slow, but that gives me time to work on my little design over here. Okay, I'm actually pulverizing some iron and making a few other things here because there's something that I want to make. So if you take 2 pulverized iron and take some of that furious dust, it gives you 3 Invar blend. I'm actually only going to need 2 of those, but we'll go ahead and cook them all up here. There's one more machine that I wanted to make, which is going to help with my house decorating. Okay, so here he is. Okay, so I only need 2 of these. And that is going to be an induction furnace from thermal expansion. So I already made the machine block and redstone reception coil. We need our Invar ingots there. An empty bucket on top. Oh, what was the bottom? Copper. I should have known that. Alright, so we got our induction furnace. This is a nifty guy as well. Let's go ahead and just clear out these. I don't want it inputting or outputting from anywhere. So it takes 2 different things here, and of course it does require power. So let's get that hooked up. Okay, so we got this hooked up, so it's gonna start producing stuff. Now, mainly what this is used for is for hardened glass. You gotta use obsidian dust and then lead, so it takes 2 different spots to create things. What I'm actually going to use it for, and with any of these machines, if you click here, it'll tell you the recipes. And it does sometimes produce slag, and it tells you the percent amount. I'm going to use this for not the hardened glass. Which, okay. Oh, it's just the different types of obsidian dust. I'm looking for a specific recipe, which I'm not sure if it's going to be listed in here or not. There we go, glass viewers. This is going to take aluminum and 4 glass. Now there is an alternate recipe, which is glass and then iron. That actually might not be a bad alternative. as opposed to this. Although that's good too. That'll gives me a use for the aluminum at least. I hope this guy fills up soon. Yeah, it's about to, because I want this guy to run at max speed. It's already getting me a good bit. Definitely not enough. Okay, so now that we got that, let me go ahead and finish up my little plan. Okay, so spent a little time working out my plan and letting this stuff cook up. Still got a bit of cobble to go through, but we have a lot of stone, and I'm using that stone to make stone bricks. And here's the layout I got so far. This room is going to be my storage room. This is going to be a little hallway that's going to lead to other buildings that are going to be in my complex. And down here is we have the basement entrance, which is where I'm thinking about doing my power room for now, like power production, miscellaneous things. The main room up there is mainly going to be for my machines. So I'm going to spend a bit of time off camera working this out, because I mean, it's really boring stuff. I'm just going to be building this area, replacing the cobble with stone brick. And I'm going to work on a neat little design for my roof. I don't want it to be just a square box, although I do like the idea of a complex, like a building. Like this looks like a building, just square. But I want to add some flair to it. So I'm going to see what I can do with that. And when I come up with anything, we'll be back. Oh, and I also moved my farm over here because I was getting really hungry and running low on food, so I needed to plant my stuff down. So I moved it over here, filled in the hole here, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get all this done, and then we'll be back and see what I've come up with. Alright. Okay, so removed all the cobble, filled it with mostly of the stone bricks. Now, I'm missing stone bricks now, so I'm still waiting on more to cook up. So just giving an update about what's going on. Okay, so almost finished with the roof. The rest I'm gonna fill in with glass. But I kind of like this little design, and what I did is I used stairs, and I made me a ladder to go up because it was getting too cumbersome to keep jumping up with blocks. But I think that looks pretty good. Now I want a little bit of natural light to come in, because I don't want it to be completely ominous in there. Although that would be pretty neat. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the same thing over here, just to distinguish this as the main building. I'm not sure. It took me a while to get this much, and I'm actually completely out. And I've been just sitting a moment letting that stuff burn up. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this side. But yeah, so far it's completely done. This is going to, like I said, going to be my storage room. And what I'm going to do real quick is gather me up some straight wood, because I want to make a few things from a mod called factorization. Factorization does add its own power supply. I usually tend not to mess with it all that much, because I mean, you have all these other mods that are compatible, and you know, I'm used to one certain power supply and I like to stick with it. But it does add a nice way to store items with an item called barrels. Barrels are pretty awesome. Most of you probably know what barrels are, but if not, well, I'm going to show you what they are. I'm just going to spend a few minutes gathering some wood here and replanting my trees, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so what am I going to make? Oh yeah, well, I'm going to make some barrels. So to get started with barrels, you have to have plain wood. You're also going to need some of the slabs. It doesn't matter what type of slab. So you have the slabs at the top and the middle, and around you just have the pure wood. So I'm going to want... Now, for these, for now, I'm just putting in items that I'm getting too much of, like dirt, cobble. We could do one for gravel or sand. So I only had enough for 3 for now, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm also going to make me a couple chests and upgrade those guys. If I had enough wood. Okay. Okay, so 4 chests. That should be good. Alright, then I have the rest of these guys. Alright, so let me lay out how I want stuff to run. Okay, so I'm going to chest here, 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 here. I got a plan for that corner, don't you worry. And here, I think is where I'm going to place my barrels. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to spend a couple minutes. Now, let me hang on just a moment though. Let me show you how barrels work with dirt. Okay, say you can just throw them in there. It'll tell you the number, and if you right click, it'll tell you. If you left click, you'll pull 1 stack out. If you shift left click, you'll pull just singles out. Now when you're putting in, if you just right click, you'll just put 1 stack in. If you double, you'll put everything in your inventory into that one. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to spend a couple minutes off camera just moving stuff into the chest there, and hopefully getting some labels on a few things. So be right back in just a moment. Okay, I'm back, and let's take a look and see what I've done. Ooh, this looks nice. What do all these chests do? Well, that's what I have the 9 signs for. Now, with the barrels, I know what those are, because you can see them right on the top. We have dirt, cobble, and sand. Now, I have all these chests. I've already sorted all my items. This one is going to be my ingots chest. Right now, I do have my ores in here. So, we're going to do... Make sure you have cap locks off. Ingots. This is mainly dust, like fuels. This is going to be like the valuables chest. This is miscellaneous blocks. This is going to be forestry stuff. Not forestry, the mod stuff, but anything dealing with like seeds, food, all that. And this is going to be mob drops. Slash animal drops. This one is miscellaneous junk. Because when I make a sorting machine, I'm going to want stuff that's not sorted to go somewhere. And this is going to be that chest, so that way I know if something's not getting sorted or not. This is going to be misc mods. And this is going to be Tycraft and Thumbcraft chests. I'm going to split these two apart, but for now I would just want them in the same chest. Alright, so that's my storage room. Okay guys, we've definitely going over the 30-minute mark. We're going to come back with episode 6, I believe. I don't know, I'm losing track. Make this better. I'm going to move these engines downstairs, which by the way I forgot to show you. I've dug out a little bit. Mainly going to finish digging this out. I'm going to keep it just under my base here. And then I'm going to dig out wherever the chest room is and dig out the section just under that. And this is going to be like the work area or power generation area. I think that'll work good for it. So we're going to work more on that next episode. work on what we can do to make glass to fill in these holes, cover in these areas so we don't get mobs trying to kill us while we sleep. And I don't know, we'll work into definitely want to get started on storing the buildcraft power. That's going to be a challenge. Now, the little glitch that you're seeing there, that's actually from Optifine. Yes, I am using Optifine. No, it is not really recommended at the moment. It gives me a little bit better frame rate just for the game itself, with the way it loads chunks and how it auto saves instead of every 3 seconds. It's doing it every 10 minutes, so that cuts down on lag. So our base is coming along nicely. It's not finished, not by a long shot. Definitely want to replace this with an actual floor. Do more cosmetic work. I'm definitely going to add stuff. This isn't going to be the final. I'm going to add more decor to it, do that kind of stuff. I may do a little bit of mining between this episode and next. If I do, it's not going to be a whole lot, just because I'm going to need way more resources than I already have, especially in ways as diamonds. Next episode, I'm also going to work on getting an enchantment table set up. Well, don't really need to at the moment since I have no levels. So I'll actually hold off on that. We'll work on getting levels, do more mining, get our foundation structure set for the base, so that way we can concentrate on more areas like power generation, renewable power, because really this coal isn't going to last me forever, and this is just about done. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the coal. I had 20 pieces in each one. Now I just have 15 left. I'm actually going to grab some of my ores to go ahead and have them smelt. And then we will come back next episode and get all that underway. Alright, you guys, it's been fun. Take it easy, be safe, and catch you next time.